Hello. Hello everyone. Yes, so today I'm gonna do a short morning session here, so probably about 2 hours, something like that. And yeah, let me start the ads here. So the problem of the day here: try to live as black, use the weakness that white has over here. So the move order would be important as well. So yeah, try to challenge with this problem right here. In the meantime, yeah, I'll try to warm up a little bit, so let's try and do so. I'll review this problem at the end of the stream, so yeah, let me go and switch to this. Just as a warm-up. Yeah, let's start with free Q. Okay, black to play and live. Like, seems like descent, but then white cuts here. You can block. That seems to work. It seems like that one. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I didn't think about it too much. Yeah, connecting and then... Okay, honey. Interesting. Because if you play here, black can block. And then you have no way to take this eye here. Okay. Let's switch. Let's go to the next. So that one you need to keep an eye in the corner and take at the same time. Probably can just take. Now that white can attach here, it's not going to work. So maybe something like this. To keep the eye here, even if attached, honey. And white cannot take there. So this one you can honey here and still connect, so it should work. Yeah, so that one white can attach here, and then this one can kill this way. So this one should be connect, threaten to take, block, honey, take this, block, cut. White cannot push because it's liberty problem. If this you can take here. So sometimes you need to think like what happens after your opponent takes some stones, and now just going to show this that you cannot push because it's taken, and this you take here. So it's all good to go. Okay, let's go next. Okay, so we need to kill these stones and protect the point there. Also, white has Atari, protect and cut, so you need to protect that point. Seems like it's throw in. Yeah, you can protect this by throwing in, and then you can kill this side. So that one you simply take, I think, and then that shouldn't matter. So with this, as you can see, white cannot play that one, so black can take, so it's working. And if you play some move around here to kill, white can just simply push and cut, so you needed to put a move. But yeah, needed to see this, even this one you can honey, and nothing over here works. And if Atari here, just take, doesn't work. Okay, next, let's go. black to live. Okay, it's a huge problem. Usually there's kind of mirroring situations you want to play in the middle. So it's like either this or this. It's gotta be this one. Because we can take and then threaten both sides to take these two. Okay, that one I haven't... Or it should be the same, right? Yeah. So either way you can threaten to like cut and take 2 stones like that. Okay, so this one we need to take this eye away. Hane, connect, and then what do you do? Because connect Hane Seki. We need to have like a move before that. Maybe simply this. Yeah. And then descend, you can turn and play this instead. Here, Yatari connect. So it should be this first. And maybe... No, yeah. Now you turn and play here. Okay. That connection was stressed a little bit. But yeah, you can turn and play this one. So here, Hane, you get thrown in and this is not going to work. And simply here, this is Seki. So you need to first take this point and play here. So white is dead this way. Should be wedge this, cut here, Atari, then you can foresight this. Yeah, don't see any other move. At the end it's gonna be this. White cannot push. Okay, how do you take the eye there? I think Hane seems good. This one you can play here. Block. I think you Hane again. And then... Yeah, black has no way to just kind of save this eye. Cut here. Yeah, Tari simply here, so it doesn't matter. And that one you simply Hane again. So cannot cut, and even this one you can Atari take here. So good to go. Next. This one is probably moved like this, because locally on this side it's difficult to have an eye, like black can maybe attach. So need to imagine that you want to take the corner eye shape first. Then seems like white cannot block, so max that can expand it something like this or connect. Then it's not enough space. This is dead, so yeah. Okay, with a good start here. Just have one more problem. I'm gonna try to find a game after this. I think Hane, you want to let white connect and make 2 eyes here. That's kind of the idea. Because this one, white can simply play here at R18. Threaten this Atari if you turn. There's gonna be like simply Hane, block, and it's gonna be Ko here. I think you need to play that one. And then maybe it's the same. I should have played from there probably. Yeah, then maybe... Wait a minute. This is gonna be Atari, so you need to probably play this against this, play this way. Yeah, okay. Well, the last one we got the idea but didn't execute well. Happens. Okay, let's switch the screens. Try to find a free game here on Fox. And if not, might switch the accounts. In the meantime, switch the problem to this. So welcome to the stream, hope you're all doing good. So this problem you need to kind of eye at this white weakness here. This one, this connection is weak, you have like 2 points this. And then you can see this side is not alive yet, but you can use the kind of forcing moves that you have and then try to connect to the left side. So this problem is about like how to use the forcing move here to connect to your like outside stones and use this kind of weakness to do so. Okay, we might not find, you know what, it's fine, you can switch the accounts. Created the sub account for that reason, but okay, let me switch. I'll tell you when I can start a game. Should be good to go. Okay, let's switch the screens. So white this time. Okay, I will just use the respawn. Maybe could just continue until like they play at least like 11 moves, because if not, like you can leave and the game doesn't count. Okay, should be good to go now. So you have a game, I'm black here. So I did the approach because it's pretty big to play around here to prevent this kind of thing, comparing to just approaching in the corner to this Komoku. Usually it's pretty big to play here, but then in this case, trying to expand here, and then if white encloses you can turn, and this is pretty good kind of spacing on the bottom side, and you can put pressure still on these stones when you turn. And yeah, white tries to invade here. Actually against this one you can still continue to turn, because locally black expects kind of white to attach here and play this kind of a usual sequence, and still turning here is still pretty big. Continue with a move like this later or shoulder hit. And preventing from white playing like push or knight's move. So when you play this Joseki, you need to like know that around here is like huge for both players. Okay, we're gonna try to play that one as usual. Sometimes you can also block from this side, or even just like go backwards here at QA 17. But this is kind of the standard sequence. Okay, we extend. And then this one you can also attach directly, but I personally like to kind of jump, threaten to push and cut, and have this kind of point around here attach Miai. So let's go and play here. Okay, so that shouldn't really work, because I can push and cut this way, and a white has maybe this. But maybe you can try to invade this side over there actually. Yeah, that one we're gonna try to push and then cut here. So now I can connect by taking these two stones.
秒読みを始めます。
So I cannot connect here, I extend, I take these four, so it needs to take. And you needed this jump in order to do so, because if not, white can just try to capture this four before this. And this is not going to be painful, this kind of influence, because it's facing this. And now white needs to do something on the right side. And yeah, we kept still the corner, should be okay.
1、2、3、4、
Maybe you could play something here first, or
7、
approaching
8、
both shouldn't
9
fine. Maybe here white will try to pincer. Yeah, maybe it could have been somewhat food for thought, because if you play here,
4、
white would
5、
try to cross
6、
cut.
7、8、9。
Let's play this one, putting pressure on these. Could maybe shoulder it. Yeah, that one I want to try to disconnect, so maybe jump.
1、2、
Let's maybe have this kind of move.
5、6、
Or
7、8、9。
this somewhere I need to think a little bit.
残り2回です。
But yeah, letting kind of white connect this way, it's kind of not too amazing.
1、2、3、4、5、
Maybe you kick here?
7、8、9。
White to extend. I don't know like which way was better here. But okay, gonna play something like this, disconnect this group. Because this point usually is the weakness for here, but it's not really linking well with this stones. And if you go on the outside, we can jump here, try to continue putting pressure on these. See if we can or jump here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
We are playing busy, to be fair. Could try to push and cap.
1、2、
That's going to be any good.
4、5、6、7。
You're kind of giving the top side, so it's in a sense is a bit risky. Still have hero or attach, but yeah, something like that maybe. Yeah, peep and try to run away. But each move is going to be weakening like this and this side a little bit, and you are at attach, for example. So
2、
don't mind. So I should try to hane, cut here or hane it this way. But yeah, we need to hane it this one and try to block if we can. If this Atari connect seems to be interesting.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Cut probably
8、
extend.
9。 残り2回です。
Yeah, that one will try to block and just surround everything. Because if you hane, there's going to be some problems here, and that move is going to be pretty good for me on the outside, surrounding.
1、2、3、4、5。
I think you extend. So luckily there's going to be moves like this. We should be fine even if we get cut off here. So yeah, there's still some questions to ask.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Yeah, we need to cut. White will extend. Maybe you play this kind of move first.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Try to surround maybe here first. White will try to cut. Like that's one kind of weak point that we have.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe should have won it, but seems a bit scary as well. Okay, so this one you have two choices. No Atari, because
2、
potentially you get
3、
captured here.
4、5。
Should be this move. Yeah, that is a problem. I think you turn here, because that one white can Atari, and it's like the eye shape is different here. Whereas this one is still threatening to net somewhere here, so this is kind of sente. Kind of hard to catch these three.
1。
I think you slide and try to
2、
maybe
3、
attach
4、
somewhere here.
5、
Could cut
6、
and squeeze as
7、
well.
8。
Maybe you do it so. So now you can squeeze, slide, and try to kill this side here. So white cannot capture these three easily. So this is weak as well. And we are outside here, so if you can take away the side,
2、
if white tries to
3、
live, you
4、
can take these four
5。
and the outside is all done. So now just reduce space and should be good enough. And at the same time, we're also increasing liberties of this group as well. So that one just bump. This kind of move shouldn't work, and also it's weakening here. So I don't mind. Need to block though.
2、3、4、
Maybe
5、
could think of this kind of move.
8、9。
Wait a minute, maybe this one.
残り1回です。
But yeah, probably block. This is much better.
1、2、
Because now I can actually disconnect here. And locally, this group is probably fine if I slide or even attach there simply.
2、3、4、5。
So that one bump. Trying to reduce as much liberties as I can. So this kind of thing you will turn, and these two stones are going to be weakened, so don't know if it's really good, but let's go and play here. Shouldn't really work to play so I can just probably turn simply because Hane white will cut.
2、
Even
3、
sometimes
4、
can play from this
5。
side, so better to just simply turn. Extend is gonna be this and jump, so you can go on the outside here pretty much.
1、2、3、4、5、6。 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、 9
Yeah, let's bamboo joint here, try to play this one. And then we can threaten to push and cut. That's a nice move from my opponent, actually. That's a nice move.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
White can live by playing here. But then you have all this side damaged as well.
One, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Maybe should have hung it there.
3 4 5 6 7
I could locally live and should be fine. This one I don't know if it's actually beneficial. Because white will need to play here anyways. That one seems to be dead. Because you can push, play this here.
2
Block,
3
play here, that
4
one turn.
5
One needs to
6
spend liberty
7
there, so let's push. Maybe could actually... Yeah, I think we can go for a kill, because the outside here shouldn't be easily
1
able to catch, and
2
white is short
3
in liberties, so just playing here it's probably good. White cannot take this eye here. I have an eye here, so this is alive.
1
Only group
2
is not alive
3
and maybe
4
catchable is this
5
one. But
6
then white is
7
short in liberties,
8
so
9
yeah, that one doesn't matter because you can just simply turn. Disconnect is sente, so you don't want to block, only turn. Nothing's going to change in this scenario. So play this, you play that one. Yeah, so that one need to block. It's trying to maybe push around here, but it's going to be difficult. Like these stones are also alive. Descend, you can play here.
2
So this
3
is fine, even if
4
white pushes.
5
Descend,
6
yeah, play here. That one usually shouldn't play because it fails liberty of your own. So not really a good move.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
So yeah, white is gonna try to go after this. She think turn is the best.
3 4
So threatening these three stones, and white hane, you can hane again. Have this kind of move here to catch these three.
1 2 3
And on this side it's
4
hard to net
5
and try to capture
6 7
this group. So that will connect. Maybe white is saying that you can
1 2 3
play
4
here, threaten.
5 6
But this kind of call is probably too much. You could even just take these three, let white live, just block.
3 4
Probably be
5
fine.
6 7 8 9
Yeah, you know what? Actually, this one I should have probably jumped. Yeah, that was bad.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, something here. So that this is not center. Because if I block, white can play here.
2、
And this one should be difficult to do. Because can Atari connect? Have this can go on the outside. And then these moves usually are not good for the outside type thing.
1、2、
So could also let
3、
white live
4、
and just capture the
5、
outside simply.
6、7、8。
So cut, there's this and net. Yeah, white can squeeze, but we can capture here, put pressure on the bottom. That should be good.
2、
And if this one you can
3、
connect,
4、
these stones are
5、
damaged.
6、7。
Yeah, just push. So normally if you don't put a move
2、
around
3
here, it's gonna be trouble. Like this, and then maybe trying to attach, could do this kind of clamp. Even if you can play this one,
2、3。
seems to be a bit dangerous. Interesting. Think.
1、
Okay, maybe I'll simply
3、
actually could play
4、
this move.
5、
It's a bit
6、
ugly, but then
7。
you can protect the point.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Okay, let's Hane. Hmm.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Probably connect. Don't know how much it's going to be. Like this should be bad for this side, but don't know how I can try to punish. So it's planning to simply attach and go through here. Yeah, white can Atari connect, but then there's gonna be this side that is damaged, and also here. Maybe could have chose to squeeze actually. What am I doing? Yeah, that one. But probably to cut here, this one squeeze was better than Hane and things like that. But
3、4。
anyways, as played. So this should be Sente, because I can push. Yeah, and Kosumi. Threaten to kill so we can connect these stones. And even threatening to cut shouldn't really work. Just need to first save these.
3、4、5、6、7。
It's Kosumi. Like something like attach is the best.
1、
Trying to threaten like the cutting point if Hane and extend. Then you can extend here, continue to damage on this side.
1、2、3、4。
This shouldn't be really helping too much, but okay, let's play here. Need to play something like this, but then I can turn.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6、7、8、9
If white manages to save everything, you could say that it's managed to survive pretty well, and I might have misplayed some stuff.
2、3、4、5、
I
6、
think you want
7、
to turn.
8、
Although
9
I don't know how much this push is going to be good, because you're damaging this side of the board. So this one, there's going to be problems around here, because I can squeeze. Let's push here first. So if blocked, there's going to be push and cut here.
1、
White needs to be careful.
3、4
If you let me take, this side is going to be pretty much damaged.
1、2、3、4
Interesting one right here.
1、2、3、4
I'd like to descend if possible.
6、
but
7、8、9
let's do so. You have local culprits as black. Okay. Think turn. Shouldn't really work, but honey, this cut here, this net.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7
Maybe that was cleaner. Yeah, it seems like bumping was a bit cleaner than this.
3、4、5
Missing some
6
stuff, not really
7
good. But
8、9
okay, if white lets me connect, then this should be good. Don't know if I want to Atari necessarily.
1、2、3、
Kind of
4
nuance there.
5、6、7
Probably
8
simply connect. Even this one, you can actually just take these stunts and be fine. So, question is, do you want to Hane threaten the whole
1、
group to be
2
dead? Yeah, probably I want to
3
have this.
4、5、6、7 8
You have some coal threats around here. Also this.
1
So you can make it bigger. Basically what I'm saying is white doesn't have enough space to live if you don't capture these two.
1
Block, I can
2
take this core.
3
So let's play from here. Capture. So it's gonna be called for the whole side here. And I don't think you have much culprits, but that one I need to connect still. Can actually maybe cut when I think about it. But then white will try here. Maybe this one I shouldn't play.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Peeping here, maybe. Okay. This one could be one co-thread, but actually I'm just going to connect probably. Because here, comparing to the whole side,
2
Trading here for here. This is bigger than this.
6 7
I think you connect because then we have the call for free here.
2 3 4
So you have this squeeze and then throw in and it's call. Question is,
1 2
do
3
you want to throw in straight away?
6 7
So now I captured this corner, which is pretty big. Now I have this one. So we are free to play any call threats. Maybe cut this one, threaten to take.
4 5 1 2 3 4
So as
5
you can see,
6
even if white takes, it doesn't really do damage too much on this side of the board. Now I can take the corner
1 2 3
pretty
4
much. So this is dead, this is dead. If I can survive here, it's fine. This is connected to here, so there's no cutting point. And yeah, should be good. We're connected all this
3
here
4
as well.
5
So as black, what you need to do is just live with this whole group. So if you're Atari, white is going to try to do some sort of call, but it's probably still fine.
1 2 3
Because what do you do? I mean, connect maybe... No, because there's cut here, so should be good. So I can even not try to do this because there's cutting point here. So there's no like push and cut shenanigans going on.
1 2 3
So yeah,
4
this should be
6
it.
7
Welcome to the stream, by the way. So usually I'm doing the rank up games with longer games, but this time today, yeah, could just sack. Doing some blitz games with my sub account here.
1 2 3 4
Okay, simply taking is huge. Okay, that one there's some bad archie right there.
1 2 3 4 5 6
Probably shoulder hit and try to poke at that point. So that one we push this way. And then here can still block, because cannot cut, you can block here. Although...
1 2
Okay, maybe
3
that was
4
a
5
bit
6 7
creepy.
8 1 2 3
There's gonna
4
be
5
some complicated stuff on the top side, so think you can attach here, create something, so cut, and then it's gonna be push and cut here. If you can extend,
1
ay, what is this?
3 4 5 6 7
And Dreamleaf, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the stream here. It seems like there's something, but maybe I'm wrong.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
So I want to cut this way, threaten this one. Yeah, this is not good because you can cut this way and then still block in center. And now you can extend here, threaten this one and net.
3、4、5、6。
Okay, let's cut this one first, just to invite white playing this one, and if white lets me take these three, I don't mind.
1、
Yeah, so that shouldn't work. So I've simply blocked that and then extend here, and now we can miai this point and net. So should be GG's. And even just simply ladder when I think about it. Just trying to, yeah, go a bit fancy, but okay, just quick recap maybe. Yeah, around here I think white should definitely try to like not get surrounded if possible, because here it seems like after this squeeze it's really tough to deal with the lack of space on this side, and if you cannot like capture either of this group, also white lacking of liberties quite a lot, so yeah, white tried. And even worst case, if white is gonna give up a lot of like outside points, you can just let white live and doesn't matter. So yeah, okay, let's continue. Switch, playing our
対局を
game
始め
straight away.
ます。
Could play a little bit different, but I like what I'm playing overall, so let's continue with this and build our kind of database. So sometimes you can pincer here. Probably it's more natural to play this one, but then white can take the corner, and I usually like this, invite this one to then maybe play this push Joseki. White did play this, which is slightly a bit slow, but and yes, black you don't mind. It's gonna be a slower game, so not a Moyo game for me, but it's all good. So let's try to approach there. Could also approach here. Always like this downside is pretty big, so could play here, could also play here, could approach, but usually this side is open and this side is open, so yeah, top side is not important yet. Somewhat here,
秒読みを
not
始め
yet
ま
as
す。
well. And if you want to continue locally, probably putting a move is important, because white, if you pincer, this area is quite strong, so you could maybe AB point this side. I've never seen this attachment in this case. Usually it's when one black is one line further here.
2、3、4、5、
I mean,
6
usually Hane, and if this one you just block, and this is probably too big. Too efficient comparing to the one like once low enclosure. Maybe white attaches both ways and says, I don't care.
1、2、
Interesting.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, just extend. I mean, it's like confirming the corner territory, so I don't know how much like this is going to be useful. And there's so invasion points here, I can play that one.
1、2、3、4、
I'm gonna
Go.
try to punish
6
these stones,
7
so let's pincer approach here and pincer jump. Would like to play here if possible, but I think white will just play this push Joseki, and then this is gonna be quite
3、4、
nice.
5、
So maybe it could
6、
slide in
7、
this case.
8、9。
Maybe it's just slide. And that one you can extend and try to ask what these stones are doing. Maybe still going high.
1、
But then
2、
white can jump
3、
or even play
4、
this.
5。
Yeah, let's go here. So sometimes here you want to play high because white can maybe play this shoulder hit attach, and then this is a bit too low.
1、2、3、4、5。
Okay, so it's a rather slow game, but usually, yeah, if the sides are not big enough for white, we should be good. Because too many weak points for white. Sliding here could be nice, then threatening these two stones, settling here.
5、6。
Let's slide here. White will probably play move around there. Interesting, that's here. Maybe this one white will try to cap.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Probably will want to try to shoulder it from here, like confirming, because
残り
white
2
has
回
some
です。
center moves here, cannot go too much here. Yeah, okay, this might be a good move. I think invade is pretty big, maybe putting move around here.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's invade. Maybe could have gone also all the way. Okay, interesting. It's nice counterplay. I think you go back once
3、
so that you don't have this center from white.
6。
It's a bit painful though.
秒読みを始めます。
Jump. So next, if I can Kusumi, I can take this stone.
3、
So yeah, this kind of thing. Going to jump here. Trying to also ask a question about these stones. Usually, yeah, I thought push or something here. I think the natural move would be just to jump,
2、
ask a question about that connection.
5、6、7。
Let white connect and then counterplay here. Could play some move around here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's push, try to ask a question around there, because this is not really big yet. This seems to be a threat.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Probably don't want to respawn against that one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
Like somewhere here, just taking the whole side. Maybe shoulder hit. Yeah, it is big, but maybe could have hunted. Okay, let's jump and continue to increase this. I've never seen this move. Really? Okay.
1、2、3、
Not
4、
saying it's good or bad, but
6、7、8、9。
this is not good. I don't know. Maybe that's too big. Yeah, so this... Maybe you can try to play this and cut.
1、
It's a bit
2、
ugly shape,
3、
but
4、
maybe...
5、6、7、8、
Sometimes this kind of things, if it's working, you might do so. And yeah, white can try to push
1、
here and
2、
jump
3、
this way. So that I can cut and we can disconnect the whole bottom side. Maybe white is planning to sack here, counterplay
2、
on these stones.
3、4、5、
Even just
6、
extend.
7、8、9、
Maybe we extend here,
残り
let
1回
white
です。
connect and honey this way. But yeah, I mean, usually cut though.
1、
Like,
2、3、
seems to be better because even if you can play here, we can still cut and extend. This is too big, the bottom side to be captured.
One, 2、3、
But
4、
maybe there was some reasoning
5、
to extend.
6、
So connect, even this one, just honey. Try to disconnect here, attack. Okay, so probably need to put some move first around here.
1、2、3、4、
Cannot really try to play this. Maybe it could have extended, but it's nice to go here, prevent this to become too big and put some move in the center. And you have always this kind of threat to disconnect here. Let's respawn once. White cannot live even if you play here. I think this is also not a good move. Considering, but yeah, maybe you can.
2、3、
Maybe you
4、
can play so.
5、
Okay, it's block. So this is going to be bad considering here. Hmm.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
Maybe block was simply block was better earlier.
one, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Usually connect, but maybe could have just sacked these stones. Need to be a bit careful around here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Hane?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Ah. Yeah, seems like I should have like sacked that area. This doesn't look too good, but as played, I'm kind of forced. We can get on the outside, but the outside kind of damage on there is pretty big. Okay, now we can block. Feel still okay.
3、4、5。
But yeah, this is bad. Like I should have put a move somewhere there and let white push. And
1、2、3、4、
inviting complications for
6、
nothing.
7、8、
Not really cool.
9。
Okay, I thought like white could have Atari'd somewhere there. This is going to be a bit easier. I think white will cut, but that is not really too scary. And if you let me connect, the thing is I've always like eyes here, could push, play this once. Should be fine. So let's go here. So now it's about, yeah, white trying to capture the whole group. But it seems difficult to me.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's play this one.
1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Do I want to play this one, have this exchange from white? Oh, maybe turning. Yeah, that could also be pretty bad.
1、2、
Yeah, I should have like turn.
4、5、6、7。
Okay, let's jump. That I will need to respond. It's interesting because here I cannot play this like double hane, white can push through type stuff.
5、
But
6、
maybe you can
7、
hit this
8。
two stones and don't care because you can damage the whole bottom side.
1、2、3、4、5。 1、2、3、4、5、6。
I think you take here and play something here. So this one play here.
1、2、3、4、5。
Maybe that's too much for me. I can try to capture. Should be still alive if I put a move right there.
1、2、3、4、5。
Yeah, maybe I messed up. That could be bad.
1、2、3、
Against block, we probably still have a move like
6、
this.
7。
But this doesn't look too good. That one I just extend. Yes, the question is this kind of move going to work? Maybe Kosumi here.
1。
Yeah, still living shape by Kosumi in the corner there, so I can still play that. And then because I surrounded, we have Sente moves around here.
2、3、4、5、6。
Then I can play this one. Still connect, you can Kosumi and play.
One, 2、3、4、5。
It's probably alive. That one may be... actually, it's going to be always the same.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's play this one right here. So white can hane, this is why it's alive. Or play that move. Yeah, it is annoying. Maybe I messed up because it did infiltrate quite a lot, but white did damage a lot on this side of the board. Need to block here. Hopefully I'm better, but it might be not the case anymore. Yeah, it's huge. I'm just playing all these big endgames. Seems like white is ahead now. Yeah, I think this was absolutely stupid. I should have like played there.
8。
Now just white simply plays the endgame. I do not have any kind of point to complicate. That's also not a good thing.
1、2、3、4、5。
Maybe go inside around here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
We need to be careful about this.
One.
I think this one you can cut and then extend here. So connect, you can extend, and you can give up this stone. So Atari connect and just go inside. I'm threatening to kind of kill this. So there's this Kosumi. Atari play here, I can threaten, but then I can live with this.
1 2
Maybe descend here. But yeah, that one I can go inside, so I did benefit quite a bit here. Don't know if it's going to be enough in this game.
4 5 6 7
But
8
yeah, at least it's something. Is this like Blitz for Go? Guitar is live. Welcome. Yeah. So you have like 20 seconds per move. It's a bit different than like chess or any other game. So cannot block here because white can fill. So you need to play that one. Turn. Okay, I need to respond. What? Is there anything? Oh my days.
2 3 4 5
Didn't pay attention.
7
Okay, maybe let's turn this way then. Can still block, connect, push.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Maybe play that move. Threaten this. And then you push and should be fine.
1 2 3 4 5
It's a bit damaging to this. So white is threatening to kind of kill here.
1 2
That one I can connect. But yeah, usually when you have this thing right here, you cannot really try to kill the whole side.
2 3 4
Okay, so this is going to be a mess right here. So white will try to kill the whole group, basically. But it's not going to work, is it? Like, you need to turn. Okay, yeah, so first, but sneaky, is trying to do something. So we can prevent this by peeping, and then connection should be okay. Okay, so connect. Probably can play
1 2
this
3
move.
4 5 6
Somehow have an eye here. So I can play that if I want to. But it's gonna be exchanged with this. So I don't know. White cannot connect. Try. It's not really
3 4
scary.
5 6 7 8 9
Maybe that was bad. Should have kept like. Yeah, I don't know why I played that. Should have played the other way.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I need to be careful here to not get killed.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Let's play that move just to make sure we are all okay.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I mean, taking this stone is pretty big though. But it's 1.5. Seems like black is ahead, but this is not clear. Because I have like big endgame points to protect.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay, I don't want to play this usually, but it's time Suji. I want to buy some time. Yeah, so there's going to be this exchange. Not really sure if I want to play that.
3、4、5。
Again, it's kind of same. Time Suji, not really what we want to do. Actually, this might be big, threatening this.
6、7。
So I'm threatening Wedge to kill the whole group, so White needs to protect. Maybe you played this one because you can still have
4、
here.
5、6、7、8、9。
Nah, that one might be a mistake. So it's saying is I can cut here, and then you can kind of annoy at the end game when I crawl.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Let's descend. Don't think that's gonna be working too well. I guess I can always take this stone. Okay, taking here. Do I have coal threads? Not many. White has a lot around here, so I cannot try to fight this coal. You need to give up. So against this, just... Actually, this which way do we play here? Maybe it's like threatening like this kind of Seki stuff.
5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. I should say. This is pretty big to take now here.
1、2、3、4。
Take this way and take to prevent Seki on the top. This call is huge,
3、4、
to be
5、
fair.
6、7、8。
Okay, again, I don't know. Atari, that one.
1、
Kosumi seems also big.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。 1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Game seems close. Yeah, this move also is huge here. It's taken maybe because this. Okay, can we jump this one? No, but we can push. Yeah, that looks big, really, because white can play this one and play here in center.
2、3、4。
Play that one and take away the points. So I can still play way. I need to play move inside later, but it's okay. So this is big. Gonna play that one. Okay. So now probably crawl.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
So that white needs to spend a lot of moves on the inside at the end. So you play here. Can take, can play this, and it's all kind of squeeze thing going on. So yeah, as you can see, that black kind of able to play all these moves. It's pretty nice. Now simply connect, because if not, you're dead here. Yeah, seems like we're winning.
1。
So there's this throw in Atari to reduce the points.
2、3、4、
There's
5、
honey here.
6、7、8。
This is 1 point. Yeah, there's like this throw in Atari. Even simply like not throwing in, but here should be also good, because it doesn't change. If this honey here should be GG's now. So take. I think white missed this point. So white can attach here, try to make it 0 at some point. You need to put some sort of move like jump.
1、2。
And then yeah, should be it. So yeah, 8.5. My opponent did resign here. Seems like at the end game I did kind of manage to get back, because yeah, around here I think black is just worse. Don't know where white really missed. Maybe here? Yeah, maybe here you can kind of place somewhere there first, because I need to respond. Like this one I'm not sure actually, because white might play there? At least play this one. Maybe play somewhere here if you can. But maybe this black will try to attach and whatnot, but at least this, and then if white can challenge this group with this kind of thing, something around here looks interesting, maybe to try to exploit the bad connection here at some point. But yeah, maybe at least playing that one in center, and then you can still go here and should be way better for white. So I wonder, yeah, that one probably should just simply block, let white push, and then continue from there, putting a kind of jump. Game seems close, but maybe white is slightly better. Depends on what happens on the sides here, if this is all territory or not. So that will be kind of the key after this one. And yeah, maybe here I should have extended actually, because if white connects, probably you can still play here, and then to go on the outside, this probably doesn't really work. This kind of thing, and the bottom side is still dead. But you could probably try to play something here. But then worst case, but then there's this jump. This corner might be trouble. But still block. If you can just capture these stones, you should do so. Yeah, I think this kind of thing. Maybe white will play move like that, but then still here block. So the meaning is if you cut, it's going to be the same as in the game, but yeah, you can still play here. And that one played this, and here just even this one you can Kosumi probably, but feeling liberty this way. So I should have extended. That was the move. Maybe this, but still you can probably extend, because connect you can hane from this side. Maybe that is here. Oof. Okay, that doesn't work. So you cannot block here because you get captured here, and that one as well on this side. So maybe against this I'll just protect the corner, let white connect with something like this and get the whole outside. Yeah, I don't know how to judge really. Like maybe you play move around here. Yeah, it could have been probably a move. But yet this bump. Maybe there's reasoning of playing here. Looks ugly, but yeah, maybe hane. Thing is, if white connects, then when you try to push, actually this one, there's not even ladder because white can atari. Yeah, I don't know, the right side type fight was maybe weird, but yeah, this one didn't expect, but it seems like it's Okay, usually if you want to live, they expect more like attaching this way, and then if play here, maybe you can play this to kind of play honey on both sides. In the meantime, trying to go on the outside, but then probably somewhere here though, to go on the outside, poke a little bit around here. But yeah, much more standard to probably attach. I take this point away, but this is usually not really good. I just thought, okay, maybe if I disconnect, it should work. And maybe this one, if the cut was a problem, I should have just jumped simply. This way you are simply connected and there's no kind of weak points. Comparing to the game, white can play that move and then cause some problems. So, and then yeah, probably this one I should have played somewhere here, because you cannot really do much. Like, okay, you can play this in center, take away the eye shape, I thought, but then going inside there seems much more important. So yeah. Okay, let me just go and switch the screen. So go through this problem right here and end the stream after that. So problem of the day here, black to live. So you need to use the forcing moves that you have here with this group to connect on the left side. So give you a few seconds what to do. So yeah, if you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'd be happy if you can go take a look there. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, thank you for being here. Nice to see you. So here, black to play. So there's forcing moves here and that one. So you need to use either this or this one. And if you start with Atari, it seems to be working because, okay, you can say connect, Hane, white cannot play this one because you can take and that one you can connect. But actually, white can just make it a code this way. So this is not connected. And there's a way to connect cleanly without a call. So how do you want to start? So I'll go through the solution. So I need to use the forcing move to live here. So that was the move to descend first. White will need to play here to try to kill. And this one also would be important to be, again, precise. Because if you Atari here, white can still play this and take its call. Even if you Atari from here, try to say you can squeeze, white will still take here. And this is going to be call for life. So that is unprecise. Here you don't want to jump to Ataris, but actually play here to have this kind of shape. If white connects, you can play here. Just this you take, that one you connect. And if this one, you can squeeze from this side, play here, threaten to take, and then you can play from the outside. And white cannot save these stones. So hopefully that was okay. So after this kind of forcing move and then jump, white has no real kind of way to prevent black to connect to the other side. So it is alive. So any other move like Atari first is going to be met by this. So it's not good. And if you start from here, let's say, maybe that could also work. You could probably start from here. Like connect and still play here. It's the same. That one you can still kind of throw in, play here, block, and then live. So you could probably start either way. That one same, you can play this, throw in. Yeah, you can always live at least on this side here. So, but to lose the less points possible, usually in this kind of case you don't want to play losing points and then living. So, because you get captured some stones. So you want to start from this, that it's letting white kind of losing some points if it's trying to disconnect, and if white kind of play somewhere here, then you can play here, and you don't need to kind of give stones to white actually. So that would be more precise to start from here in a real game scenario. Even in a problem here, either way it's fine. In a real game you want to start from here to not kind of play some moves that, yeah, give up points to your opponents. So this and this. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. So I'll be maybe here this evening if I can, and continue with the series, and then if not, should be here tomorrow, usually at late time afternoon, evening time here in Japan. So yeah, if you don't want to miss the stream, push the bell on Twitch and you should be having some pop-up to know when I'm live. And thank you, Quinn and Dreamly. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you. And Dreamly, thank you for the follow as well. Hope you enjoyed the stream. So yeah, today with the sub account, it's like random games that I play with Blitz, but usually the main account I play longer games. So yeah, this evening maybe again with this account, or could go on the main, and then yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me see if there's someone streaming. Go. Okay, let's go. Thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, have a nice day. See you maybe later today or tomorrow. Bye.